Hello, how's it going today? It's Frankie here, and I got to say that was quite a professional performance. Another game where we showed character, and another game where red card for us didn't prove costly. I mean, not every game where the red card didn't prove costly. I think it was Liverpool and Tottenham we had red cards, and yeah, that didn't end too well. But this one here, it didn't prove costly. And I know it's Ipswich, but it was good to get a result like that anyway. Now let me go to the match first. What a terrible start we had in the game. It was a long ball. I don't know who put that player through, and all Dorgu had to do was leave it for Onana, who was right in front of him at the edge of the penalty box. And I thought he headed it back to him. He actually passed it, thinking Onana was standing there. I'm sorry, Dorgu, can you not see Onana right in front of you? Did you need to actually have a second look? Because even I would have spotted that, and Onana tried to save it as well, instead of just going down and actually trying to get the ball, but he would have caused a penalty. So good job, he didn't do that, and Philogene gets it in, and it's 1-0 to Ipswich. So I was like, yeah, of course, it wouldn't be us conceding the goal without Onana getting involved in a mistake. But I don't think it was his fault. I think it was more of Dorgu's fault for not letting Onana, actually get the ball. Excuse me. I mean, Dorgu didn't need to do that. He could just left it. There was no danger there. And then we come into it. We equalise from a great Fernandes free kick. Oh, passed it into the box, and it's an own goal from Sam Morsey, and it's 1-1. So I was like, yeah, okay. Fair enough then. We should get back. We should go ahead and win this now. We get a second goal from a corner minutes after. Brilliant. Well worked into the box from Fernandes, who I thought was sensational tonight. I thought gets into the box. I think Maguire did headers it onto the ground, and I think Ugarte also tries to shoot, keeper saves, and he did an Onana. Spills it to who was it? Delict. Brilliant. I've got to say, good work, corner. I mean, where does that come from? We're terrible at corners, terrible at defending, but also terrible at taking them. So what's going on here? And then we do something stupid. It wouldn't be a game like that without us doing something mental, wouldn't it? We get a man sent off. Well, of course, no. Even if we we did have a moment to make it 3-1, where I think Xerxes went through, and he made a keeper save. He was okay tonight, but a little bit quiet. He could have been a bit more intense. I mean, Hoyland was okay, but I didn't see much of him either. And that dog, whatever he was doing there, was just reckless. I mean, he wasn't that great tonight. That red card kind of proved his night, to be fair. I mean, right before half time, I mean, terrible, stupid. I knew what was going to happen. Well, how I looked at it, I thought, yeah, don't worry. Ipswich was bound to win this now, and they had a ball. They put a ball in, and it just, I think Philogene got a touch or whatever it was, and it just went straight in. Tame ball in, and nobody dealt with it. It's for 2-2. I was like, yeah, on half time, 2-2. Ipswich should win this now. With how poor we are, every team damn near beats us, so they should come back to win this. But a minute into the second half, 1 or 2 minutes in, we get a corner. Maguire headers into the net. Brilliant, especially going to 10 men. What a response in the second half that was from us. Maguire was sensational as well tonight. Every player did their part. And yeah, I know it's against Ipswich, right? I know it's against Ipswich. And I'm half off on this result because, Ipswich, yeah, everyone beats them, but everyone beats United. Even us with 10 men, we should not have won that game. We shouldn't have. Ipswich, we should have been there for the taking. Even after they took a lead, even they took a 4-minute lead, that should have screamed, okay, we got this now. And the counter, it was probably the most easiest, and well, I wouldn't say easiest, but I'd say it was probably the most comfortable second half I've seen from United in any match this season. It was damn near. We just stood there. Didn't have to do a thing. Onana, I don't think had to make a save. Apart from one moment near the end, that was it. I don't remember him ever having to make a save. What save did he need to make? because I've seen the stats. We had 6 shots on target. They had 4. Where the other 2 shots came from, I'll never know. All I saw was just their goals going in. That's it. We did a lot. We tried to look for another goal. We went through on goal. There was a moment there where, was it Lenny Euro, who I thought was fantastic. I think he came on sub or something. Who was that? I don't think. No, I think he definitely was on defence on the pitch anyway. Brilliant. Crossing in, and he showed character. Ugarte, monster, monumental as well. Ugarte tonight showed fight and courage with the challenges going in. He showed some fight. And there's a moment there where somebody crossed it in. Hoyland tried to flick it onto somebody that wasn't in the box when he could have taken the shot. I don't know what that was about. I mean, we had to defend anyway. After that, I don't think we ever had to do a thing. But we did try and break away and score. But of course, it didn't quite work out for us there. Ipswich had corners. There had a moment where there was blocks, and we made a great block. Maguire, I think, made blocks. You got Delit made blocks. I mean, everyone played their part. I think they probably did count the blocks and shots and top. Probably that's what it was. But the corners they got in were terrible at corners. But not once did we look like conceded from a corner. And that's saying something from our team. I mean, we didn't even hang on. We practically just stood there. Like, not have to do a thing, and that's coming from us. So everybody deserves credit in that team. I mean, yeah, I'm proud of the players tonight. I mean, yeah, again, against Ipswich, but we had a man sent off. And we've been losing our matches at Old Trafford. We've been poor. We must have, 13 matches this season? Atrocious, and most of those matches were at Old Trafford. So that says something, doesn't it? That we're always going to be there for the taking. Teams have beaten us when we've had 11 men. But we play a team like Ipswich, who actually isn't a bad side. I mean, who's capable of getting a result against us. Couldn't even muster up a draw, which I think is quite embarrassing from them. They didn't struggle with a great United team. They struggled with a terrible one. So I was saying something about this character team, but plays out. Everton away, great character from 2-0 down. Unlucky not to get a win in that one. So yeah, I thought the performance was professional. Casemiro came on. Didn't see much of him, to be honest. I think Hoy needs to do a bit better. As for Dorgu, that got sent off. There is a good player in Dorgu, but it's just making silly mistakes. It's not needed. It would have been a bit more of a comfortable night if we would have went 3-1 up. I don't think that red card would have happened. So yeah, I don't think there's any negatives to say apart from the minor mistake that we made. But other than that, I mean, I thought we were just absolutely fantastic. I mean, the skills we showed to try and get a fourth was brilliant. Players had confidence on the ball. We went past other players. Literally, it was fantastic. And yeah, I know. Okay, somebody said to me, "Oh, if we had 10 minutes against Liverpool, would we have won that game?" What does that have to do with this current match? Of course, it's a different kettle of fish, but we still got to beat the team regardless. I mean, Ipswich, yeah, but every team's been difficult for us this season. So yeah, that's what I mean. I am happy with the win. A draw, I would have been like, okay, we take a draw. We showed some bits and pieces. We didn't lose, but to get a win, despite the form, we needed it. So you know what? It was crucial. That same person also said to me, "Oh, did we get a win at Ipswich?" Okay, I'm not gonna. I was gonna mention that if he didn't win the game, I was gonna say Tottenham did get 4 at their ground, but we beat Ipswich, so I'm not gonna talk about that. Tottenham didn't do a Manchester treble for both teams. They did Manchester treble to us, but we should have also got something out of that game, even won it too. So that was quite unlucky there too. Yeah, so City went ahead and scraped a win over there. But forget about the results. Don't want to get into that. I mean, Chelsea got a 4-0 win. Brentford 1-1. I mean, so yeah, not really much else to report. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this match. Yeah, so not really much else. I mean, great, I guess. Good to get a win. We're not going to get relegated. There's people out there that still think we are. People are saying roll to foot. I don't care. I think it was more relaxed because of the team that we were playing that we had to get a reaction. When we went 3-2 up, I was like, yep. It was a bit too, oh my god, great. Could be a great victory here. I was like, it's going all too great. And there was probably some stupid rubbish going to happen. Knowing this team, there's also some stupidity when we're winning at this moment. You know, I was like, are we actually going to create this great win here with 10 men here? Surely not. And Ipswich had moments where a shot sliced wide and there's a shot wide there, but I didn't see them do nothing. And you watch the highlights now. You know, I only watch I didn't watch the Sky Sports version. I watched the TNT version, and the only the end highlight was Maguire's goal. That was about it. That's how comfortable the second half was. So we could have defended that all night. I don't think Ipswich would have looked like even scoring again, even though like drawing, let alone trying to win it. So yeah, that's all I have to say. If you enjoyed this video, please give a like, comment, share everyone know, subscribe and hit the notification below. So see you in my next video.